The race for Tupelo Mayor is starting to take shape, that is, nearly a year before the election. Tupelo Chief Operations Officer Don Lewis says he plans to run for mayor of the All-America city. Lewis wanted to announce his intent shortly after current mayor Jason Shelton said he would not seek a third term. Lewis will run as a Republican and believes some people will make an issue out of him working for an outspoken Democrat mayor. However, Lewis says party politics doesn't play a role in the day-to-day business of the city.
A lot of the things that we're working on with the city right now, with the administration, with the city council, are things that are that are bipartisan. They are things that that we want to push forward for the city. But there are those that may question the fact that you work with a Democrat. But again, we don't ask whether you're Republican or Democrat when you're working for the city.
Lewis will officially have his name on the ballot in January. Now, the race for Tupelo Mayor could get crowded without an incumbent. A lifelong resident of the All-America city knows firsthand about the demands and challenges office brings. WCBI's Allie Martin has that story.
When Jack Reed Jr. ran for mayor of Tupelo in 2009, he won with 70% of the vote. And although he served only one term before devoting his full attention to the family business, the civic leader and businessman says the next mayor of Tupelo will face many challenges and opportunities.
It's a hard job if you want to accomplish some things. You've got to really work at it.
Reed says hard work is vital whether you're running a business or running a city government. Reed's administration helped start initiatives that are still in place today, such as neighborhood revitalization, racial harmony, stronger relations with public schools, and more physical fitness opportunities. Reed says it's important for candidates to have a clear vision for Tupelo's future.
I'm not really interested in somebody who's making a lot of promises. What I'm more interested in is what is their vision for Tupelo. And I'm looking for people that are for things, not people that are against things. You know, people that run because they're mad about something, that's fine for the coffee club, but that's not really going to move a city, or a state or a country ahead.
The former mayor also knows that criticism is part of the job, and no elected official will ever have a 100% approval rating. However, he says it is encouraging to hear from those who support a decision or a policy.
You know, you might get a little pat on the back at church or something that said, good job on that aquatic center or something, which $12 million aquatic center, that's a big deal. But then you might have social media have, 3 or 4 people rip you and say what a, waste of money that is.
Reed also says it's important for the mayor to promote unity by listening to everyone from city council members, business owners, and residents.
Before the council and I got together, Mayor had them all over to my house with their spouses for supper, and I said, what would make you a hero in your ward 4 years from now? In other words, what do you hope to accomplish in your vision that I can help you do? And then I told them, here are the things I'm looking for in the city.
When Reed ran for mayor, he compared it to applying for a job. He says candidates for mayor will have the opportunity to convince voters that their qualifications and skills make them the right person for that job. In Tupelo, Allie Martin, WCBI News.
All right, and the qualifying begins in January, and the election will be next June. Well.